light, what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Marcus, how do you do?
It's game time!
Mr. Referee, the Crush ready to play. The Spuds are ready to play. Let's play lacrosse.
Welcome everyone to Jim Goda Stadium. Tonight we have a back-to-back lacrosse header for the girls team as well as the boys team. The girls team is currently down 1-0 to St. Cloud Crush. I am your host, Andrew Searles. Join with me, my partner, Matt Peters.
Moorhead gets a quick goal there.
And she's all tied up.
We got a temporary scoreboard there on the track.
Looks like the scoreboard's not powered. I wonder if that has to do with school construction.
Very well could be. 1-1 ball game here.
Brought to you by First Avenue Promo.
Who you got in there?
I do apologize, the St. Cloud Crush numbers are very hard to see. Black on black numbers.
And for Moorhead, number 10, Abby Kerpus.
Swenson with the win on the face-off. Moorhead looking to possess here.
Ew, what a goal by Caitlin Kunich.
Spuds up 2-1 now.
Scoring for Moorhead, number 2, Ava Nelson.
And we are back. Sorry we had some mic difficulties, but we are back to more Spuds Lacrosse action.
Crush win that face-off. Look to set up in their offense.
Crush taking into Spuds territory.
We also apologize. Former boys lacrosse players do not know all the rules of girls lacrosse, but we will try our best. Bouncer there goes over the cage.
Looks like it'll be Moorhead ball.
Good play on the ride there by the Crush. They look to set it up in their offense once again. Crush try to find a girl in the crease there. Can't quite hold on to it.
Crush with possession, moving around, getting a feel for the ball. Those St. Cloud numbers are really hard to see.
They're very hard to see.
Looks like it's gray numbers on black jerseys. Hard for your Spuds TV commentators to identify the player.
Missed pass there by the Crush. And a penalty on the Spuds, Crush ball. St. Cloud trying to find an opening here. Good defense by Moorhead. Quick restart there. Crush attack, try to.
Huge save by the 8th grader, Lake Parr.
Swenson gets the ball taken from her. Crush pick it up. Look to push towards the net, instead run behind.
Looks like we're going to get another free shot for St. Cloud. Essentially, they just get a free windup on Lake Parr.
And a shot just goes wide of the cage. Good move there by the Crush attack. And the restart behind the net rolls out of bounds. Spud's ball.
Moorhead looking for the clear. Just can't keep hold on to it and causes a turnover to the Crush.
Another good ride there by the Crush. Third offensive possession in a row here. Crush working it around.
And recovered by the Crush. The scoreboard clock has been down for a while, but I have to say, we've been in Moorhead territory for just about the whole game.
Crush will restart with the ball. Pass just goes wide of the attackman, and Moorhead ball behind the net.
Moorhead was just a...
Moorhead with another missed clear there. Turnovers causing him a lot of time on defense. And they finally get the ball over midfield, but can't quite hold on to it. And the Crush once again take it to their side of midfield.
There we go, looking at some light for the Spuds. With their first offensive possession in a while.
Good hustle there by the Crush on their ride to keep that fast break from happening. Pass was tipped. Moorhead ball. Woike to start with it in the near alley.
Moorhead creating some offense here.
Liv Dealstra now with it. Back to Woike. And another whistle.
Not exactly sure what he is calling. Looks like it'll be an offsides call. Ball remains in possession of Moorhead.
Finds a backdoor pass.
Right on the crease.
And a bouncer goes. Another goal for the Spuds after a long defensive possession. And I believe that puts the Spuds up 4-1.
I believe 3-1.
3-1?
3-1.
3-1.
Again,
Scoreboard is down, so bear with us a little bit.
Scoring for Moorhead. Number 8, Sydney Martinson.
Sydney Martinson with the absolute doorstep and berries.
Ava Nelson to face off for the Spuds. Still can't see the St. Cloud numbers.
I believe that is Mariah Booker. And it looks like she plays everything. Defensive. She also plays midi, and she also is on the attack.
We
What
will
a
go
player,
with that.
Mariah.
Whistle goes. Face off won by the Crush. Crush midfielders now trying to find an opening.
That was a nice little dodge by that midfielder.
Crush try to find a girl in the crease. Bouncer just left of the cage. And the chase won by the Crush. They will start with it behind the net.
St. Cloud is doing a great job of just moving the ball, holding possession, and creating offensive opportunities.
Crush working it around down low. Pass goes over the head of the midfielder. That is Booker with the ball.
Moorhead's defense seems to be doing a great job of keeping Crush to the outside.
Crush attack beats the defender. Shot goes off the post, and they come away with it again.
Wind is picking up here at Jim Goda Stadium.
And a shot there by the Crush attack. High to high.
Just beats par in the top right corner. Score is 3-2. We are back at the 50-yard line for the face-off.
Sophie Swenson to face off against Booker.
Mariah Booker, she is everywhere.
How'd you get that now? You get that one? He said the score. Oh no! You asked and you gave, and then you didn't listen.
St. Cloud possession. Taking it into Moorhead territory.
Seems like Moorhead's been on defense for a good chunk of this game here.
Yeah.
St. Cloud working it around, trying to find an opening again. Good defense here by the Spuds. Little shovel pass there by the Crush. Mishandled. And the Spuds come away with it.
Spuds threw up an absolute Hail Mary and is picked off by St. Cloud Crush. Crush setting up their offense.
Crush midfielder looks to dodge.
Ooh, nice
Good stick
defense.
check.
Yeah, nice defense by Moorhead and knocked that ball of their stick.
Swenson comes away with it.
Swenson is sworn by 3 Crush. Crush are just doing a great job keeping it in Moorhead's zone. Really making their defense work.
Another turnover there by the Crush. Spuds look to successfully clear this time.
4 CTO, 6 ball.
Ooh, that's a nice pass, nice look.
Pass just wide there of the Spuds. Spud attack. Rolls out of bounds. Crush to start with the ball on their own side of the field. Play for the ground ball at midfield. Crush come away with it.
And Crush are just right back in Moorhead's defensive territory. Pretty much what we've seen all game so far. Moorhead's defense doing a great job of keeping the Crush to the outside.
Crush looking to attack from the other side of the field now. Swings it over to the near side. Good defense there by Swenson.
Yeah, Swenson putting the clamps down.
Ryder. She's out. She's out.
Yes.
And a whistle blows.
Looks like Moorhead's defense forced the Crush player out of bounds.
I believe that was a penalty on the Spuds. Push.
Yeah, it'll be called a push on the Spuds and it'll remain Crush ball.
I'm being informed that was textbook defense.
That sounds like textbook defense over here.
I think the refs disagree. Pass there on the Spuds clear. Rolls out of bounds. And the Crush will get the ball again. Crush midfielder. Beats everybody, gets tripped up in front of the net.
Just swarmed by Moorhead defense. Lake Parr laying the body.
And a free shot here for the Crush.
Shot wide, goes out of bounds. Yet the Crush get the chase. It will remain St. Cloud ball. St. Cloud Crush's Jenna Amundsen is currently on the sideline seeking medical treatment for a appears to be shoulder.
Crush midfielders trying to find an opening again. Good lockdown defense by the Spuds.
Standing on the bounds. She's standing on the bounds. She got that. Yeah.
Crush attack.
What a skip pass.
Beats her defender. Throws it down to X.
Crush continue to do a great job possessing the ball. Very few drops. And I said that just for that reason.
Tries to
Drop
find
by
a cutter.
Crush, picked up by Moorhead.
Almost another turnover there for the Spuds.
Spuds looking to clear. They just throw up a bomb and it works.
Pass is
Spuds
caught.
with a
Fast break.
3-on-1.
That's Nelson to keeping. Shot
Save.
and a save.
It's a nice little fast break, but I think the Spuds would like to see a little offensive possession. Give their defense some time to rest up. Now it's a Crush's turn for their offensive rush. Saved by Parr.
Parr stopping the door. Tries to go high to low.
Parr says no.
Spuds with another turnover. Crush find the ball in the crease. Another save by Parr. Parr keeping the Spuds in this one so far.
I guess about 5 minutes left. Started at 7:11. I wasn't going to time stop.
Spuds with another clear.
Push.
And it appears to be called a push.
Wojtke gets pushed, running down the near side. She will start with it.
If you're a Spud coach, I think you're going to be wanting some offensive time here. Slow it down. Give your defense a break.
Spud's thinking about settling it down. There was an opening there for a second. Decides to roll back. Spud's attack with the ball now.
Spud's starting to get a feel for their offense, moving around.
Missed pass there by the Spuds midfielders. St. Cloud comes down, and they have numbers.
And speed. Into the hands of Mariah.
Drop pass there by the Crush. Stops the fast break. Spuds are able to set up their defense. Crush get the ball back in their offensive zone.
It looks like the Crush are going to slow things down again. Moorhead defense right on their hip. High pass just can't be controlled by the Crush.
Good stick there by the Spuds midfielder to force that pass out of bounds.
Results in Spuds ball.
Spuds looking to clear now.
Ground ball. And Crush
Won
come
by
away
the
with
Crush.
it.
Now the Crush look to clear. Good stick there.
Moorhead applying some pressure. And the Crush clear it and get into Spud's territory.
Crush trying to push here with numbers. Can't quite find anything. Looks for the cutter through the crease. Another penalty called there by the official.
A train is currently going through the Moorhead High School train yard behind Jim Goda State Stadium seating. If you're a fan, you know exactly what we are talking about. Whole place is rumbling.
Crush to restart here on the near side.
In the hands of Booker.
Crush attack, trying to play catch behind the net. Pass rolls just wide. Another missed pass there by the Crush. Good defense by the Spuds.
Spud's defense gets a nice little breakout pass there.
Another whistle. Spuds will start with the ball. That is Maya Follingstad with the ball.
Ball's on the ground and picked up by Swenson. Swenson, 3 Crush defenders around her, and she just toasts them.
If you're the Spuds here, you got to be looking for some offensive zone time. Instead, they turn it over. Crush look to clear. Good defense there by Sydney Martinson.
What a stick tap by Martinson. Gets it back into her stick, and she's pushing. Looks like she wants a
wants
goal.
one.
Rips it, goal. The sophomore, the record creator, Sydney Martinson. Over 100 goals as a sophomore. That's a lot of goals.
Scoring.
It's a lot of shots on net that go in.
Sydney Martinson.
Sydney Martinson brings her Moorhead Spuds up to 4-2.
And the score, Moorhead 4, Lacrosse 2.
Looks like Sydney Martinson says, I'm not done yet. I'm going to take the face-off as well.
The air horn by the temporary scoreboard on the track is being held. I imagine we are close to halftime. Crush are going to come away with that face-off.
And we're back into the Spuds
And
territory.
the Crush
She's
look to
forcing
push.
it, yeah. Oh, just lays body and says no, causes a turnover.
Ball will stay with St. Cloud. And they will get a free shot. St. Cloud with a shot and a goal. Brings us back within one just before halftime.
I mean, not much Parr can do there. Just a shot right over the head. Finds the back of the net. Spud's still up 4-3 against the St. Cloud Crush. What a beautiful day for some Moorhead lacrosse in Moorhead, Minnesota.
A little bit of a late start here for the girls' game, which makes for an even later start for the boys.
That's right, don't go anywhere. After this game, there is another.
Number 1 seeded Moorhead Spuds takes on the number 8 seed Becker in the section quarterfinals. Game starts right after this one.
Yeah, that one should be super exciting.
Let's hope. Crush win that face-off. Shovels it there to Booker.
Booker seems to be the Crush's go-to player.
About a minute 30 here to play in the first half.
Swenson hopping off on one leg. If you're a Moorhead fan, that's not what you want to see.
Shout out trainer from Sanford, Nicole.
Shout out Nicole.
There to help Swenson as soon as she gets off the field. Spuds with the ball on their side of the field, and they don't have a lot of time. That's Wojcicki, and she's looking to go to goal. Good defense there by the Crush.
Looks like the KVRR local news is on the sideline, reporting live.
And the Crush look to push it here with not a lot of time left.
Saved by Parr.
Parr coming up big a couple times in this first half, keeping the Spuds up 1. Crush pass goes out of bounds, and the Spuds will start with the ball behind the net. Maybe.
I believe so.
Offsides there by the Crush. By Moorhead, excuse me. So the Crush will start with the ball in the end zone.
Crowd is yelling 20 seconds. Remaining in the half. Showing some urgency.
St. Cloud looking to tie this one up before half. Not a lot of urgency there from the midfielder. And the horn goes. 4-3 after the first half. We will be right back.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat, featuring dual trip tack, layered wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Natural physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Ben wanted to spread the news with the help of an airplane. Jen thought we should celebrate by giving everyone a cake. And Eric wanted to make it into a movie.
$2 million.
Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic, serving the FM community for over 9 years. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
And we are back here at Jim Goda Stadium for more Moorhead versus St. Cloud girls lacrosse. Both teams doing their pre-half huddle chants, and we are back. Matt Peters, if you're a Moorhead coach, what do you think was going on in that huddle?
It was probably a big defensive talk for the Spuds. Spuds spent well over half of that first quarter, or first half.
Maybe trying to tell them to get some offense going, settle it down. St. Cloud, I think they're doing a great job. I think they're possessing the ball well. Just, not really hitting their shots. And we are back here at the 50.
Moorhead's been on defense a good chunk of this game, but they've been playing good defense too, not giving St. Cloud a lot of chances.
Right. They've been keeping them outside, forcing bad angle shots, and I think Mrs. Parr has been loving her defense for that. Swenson on the draw against Booker. Pretty common sight to see. Moorhead was showing some incredible energy.
Spuds come away with that face-off. And they look to set up the first offensive possession of the second half.
Moorhead getting a feel for the ball, just moving around.
Wojcicki looks to dodge, finds keeping, and her shot goes just wide of the net.
Chase, it'll remain Moorhead ball.
Good play there by the Spuds, drawing the slide, finding the open midfielder.
Ooh, nice pass right in the middle, just couldn't catch it.
Keeping, rolls, shoots, just misses the net.
Huge save by Addison Hofer right on the crease.
And a penalty on the Spuds. Crush will start with the ball, and they will give it right back to the Spuds.
Wow, this Spuds team looks a whole lot different coming out of the half.
Nelson looking to set up in their offensive zone. Spuds are going to work it around now. Wojcicki shovels it over there to the far side.
Looking for the cut, just wasn't there. Smart play on holding it off. Nice little face dodge. Wojcicki takes it behind X.
Wojcicki sets the pick.
Oh! Oh, just lays body. Oh. Looks like medical staff has arrived at the scene.
23 minutes left. Just over 23. Yeah. I got an update.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
St. Cloud player walking off under her own power. Always a good sign to see.
Yeah, I love to see that as a St. Cloud fan. Trainer Nicole, right to the case. Doing what she does best. Looking after our athletes, our student athletes.
Nicole's been busy tonight. Not something you want to see, but we're glad she's here.
We are back to Moorhead versus St. Cloud.
Kerpus will take a seat in the box.
Cross action.
She will go for a penalty. Not sure what the call was.
St. Cloud with the nice clear.
Crush looking to capitalize here.
Crush yelling settle, but she says no, takes it in, scores.
And the bouncer goes. Beats par, and we are tied up.
Well, this is playoff lacrosse. Anything can happen. We're tied up right at the start of the half. This is going to be a good, close game. We're excited for it. Looks like Sydney Martinson will take the draw. Looks like she's saying, I want it.
I believe Kirpus will stay in the box.
Yeah, we want to keep our players safe.
Scoring for St. Cloud, number 5.
Spuds will still be down 1 for the remainder of this penalty. Martinson and Booker to face off.
And Spuds win it.
Sadie Martinson wins that to herself.
Martinson turn on the Jets.
Looking for an answer.
And Sydney lowers the shoulder. Not afraid to lay body. Sydney Martinson.
Timeout on the field while we wait for a shoe to be tied. Martinson gets the go-ahead, and the Spuds will set up on their offense. Spuds still down 1.
Moorhead makes it to X. Finds a crease pass just over the head.
Spuds midfielder comes away with it. That is Ava Nelson.
Moorhead's doing a great job this half of just possessing the ball, not trying to force anything, finding the next pass, and remaining calm.
And a shooting space violation there on the Crush. Learning something new every day. Ava Nelson will take the shot.
Wow.
Big save there by the Crush goalie, keeping this game tied.
Addison Hofer, the 9th grader. Both teams have young goalies. Looks like both programs will have a great goaltender for a while now.
Oliver Judd scoops up that ground ball on the track. He's getting ready for his game later. Crush will start with the ball on the far side.
Shout out the Moorhead Fire Department. A couple members are here supporting the girls team. Love to see that from a Moorhead community.
Pass there picked off by the Crush at midfield. And little spin move there, beating the Moorhead defender. 21 minutes left in the second half. Still tie game.
4. Matt Peters, who do you think is going to win this game?
You know, I don't know. Moorhead's been playing a lot of defense, but they've also been capitalizing on their opportunities.
Yep,
I think it's a game of whoever turns the ball over the least at this point.
I think they'll go something like that. It's a great analysis.
Big save there by Parr.
Crucial save, and she comes up big. And Moorhead looking for the clear.
Pass there picked off by St. Cloud. Just past the 40. And Moorhead steps out of bounds.
It'll be Crush ball.
Kirpus back on the field. Back to even strength for the Spuds.
Looks like the Crush will set up their offense. Something we've seen all night. St. Cloud loves to move it around and get a feel for the ball and look for opportunities. But Moorhead's defense has currently always been right there.
Spuds pressing out now on defense. Trying to force some more turnovers.
Man, for a rain delay, it's beautiful weather today.
Very nice. Crush still working it around here. Can't find anything through the middle.
Crush still moving around outside. This Moorhead defense does a great job of not allowing the Crush to get to the middle and shoot.
A little bit of an awkward angle shot there. Just misses the net. We are out of end line balls on the west side of Jim Goda Stadium. Shout out to the Crush attack running all the way back to the fence.
Yeah, that's just showing some stamina capabilities. It's almost half the field just for
Pretty
a
close.
ball.
Try to get somebody on that.
Yeah. Ref says I'll take care of it, throws out an extra ball. Too bad he's about 2 minutes late.
Long offensive possession here for the Crush. Never mind. Spuds take that one away.
Haley Krieg caused a forced turnover.
And then Crush forced another turnover right back. Woike pressing out very far on these Crush midfielders.
Again, oh, nice little move there by the Crush. Mitty.
Good defense there by the Spuds. Not letting anything happen. And a hit to the head called there on Moorhead's number 2, Ava Nelson.
I mean, that's just unacceptable. Contact to the head.
Something you probably can't do.
Contact to the head. You know, I agree with the refs taking action.
And a yellow card. I believe that's what that was.
Matt Pierce, you've been hitting the head quite a while. Quite a bit of times, haven't you?
I've had my fair share of concussions.
St. Cloud Crush just walking along the 20.
Looking to capitalize here.
Turns on the burners, finds the center and over the net. But the chase is there, will remain St. Cloud ball. Coach Alex Kelly is out of the locker room scoping out the turf for his big game tonight. As the boys take on Becker.
A illegal pick, I believe. Something like that.
St. Cloud bench was showing some energy there.
Called on St. Cloud, and then Moorhead turns it over once again. St. Cloud running all the way behind the net and coming to the near side. St. Cloud attack beats their defender. Shoots high to low, beats par short side, and the Crush are up 5-4.
St. Cloud's first lead since the start of the game, and they're back in charge of the ship. St. Cloud Crush offensive members do a great job of changing up their pace. 1 second they'll be walking, next second they'll be sprinting.
You never know what's coming.
Really keeps the Moorhead defense on their toes.
Martinson and Booker back at the face-off X.
Looks like she signaled to her teammate Woike.
Just under 17 minutes here to play in the second half. Nelson still sitting down in the box by Coach Martinson.
And Cindy Martinson comes away with it. She's showing off her speed and says, I want a goal.
Beats everybody, almost. And a whistle goes.
A flag.
Flag comes out. And we will sort this out. Martinson
is going to get a rip at it.
Martinson, the sophomore captain, looking to tie this game back up. And a shot and a goal. Sydney Martinson goes far side.
And ties up her Spuds at 5s. I believe that was her third goal of the night. And that's her second. My apologies.
Scoring for Moorhead. Number 2 with her hat-trick goal.
And
Ava Nelson.
Larry Knutson with the incorrect call on the goal. Ava Nelson is actually serving a penalty on the sideline. And Sydney Martinson.
What a play
scored
by
that
Ava
goal.
Nelson to be able to score in the penalty box.
It's not something you see every day.
Great player.
Scoring correction.
And Larry gets his
With
correction.
the goal for Moorhead, number 8. Her hat-trick goal, Sydney Martinson.
And
Another correction there from Larry. Not 3 goals, that is 2 goals for Sydney Martinson.
there's chaos at Jim Goda Stadium right now. Lake Park
Shot
coming up
and
with
a
a big save. And a flag is out.
Another yellow card.
Follow through.
Dangerous follow through there by the Crush. I was thinking the same thing.
Yep, you had my mind, the dangerous follow through. Moorhead ball. Ali Hervala with the ball. And play resumes.
Tosses it up to Woike. Spuds look to clear now. Good pressure there by the Crush, and they turn it over. Moorhead has numbers back on defense, but the Crush still try to force the fast break. Shot goes just wide. Chase won by the Spuds.
Moorhead ball in their own territory. Looking for a clear.
Crush has been doing a good job riding this whole game.
Great job.
Looks to keep that up to finish out this second half. Good ball movement there by the Spuds. Pass just over the head
Booker
of the midfielder. Booker rolls back. Good defense there by the Spuds again. Picked up again by the Crush. Moorhead forcing a lot of turnovers but can't come up with ground balls.
15 minutes.
15 minutes left to play in the second half. 5-5 ball game. Shot and a save there by Parr.
Parr's coming up big when their team needs them the most. Seems to be a common occurrence.
Now the Spuds looking to clear. Finds keeping.
Oh, she sees green. Puts on the brakes. The jammer.
Shot and a save. Rebound.
Oh, she got her own rebound.
And the goalie
What
wins
a
the
play
chase.
by Addison Hofer. Breakaway. Save.
2 saves.
2 saves.
Keeping had 2 chances at that one.
Both
Door
goalies are
was
playing
shut both
phenomenal.
times. Low scoring game here so far. Now the Crush look to push. Another save there by Parr, and she will win the chase. Or her defenders. Still no end line balls over there. Somebody's got to figure that out. Might have to send Andrew Searles down there. Throw a couple yellow balls behind the end zone.
Looks like the Crush head coach Faith Miller is on the scene. Assistant coach. My apologies.
Moorhead looking to get it out of their defensive end. It's Allie Mosier with the ball now up to Swenson. Good ball movement there by the Spuds. Oh, tries to find the breakaway pass there. Can't quite hold on to it. And it's Kirpus that comes away with it.
Spuds back into Crush territory. Looking to slow things down, and a whistle is called.
And St. Cloud defender ran through the crease. Spuds ball in the far S. in the end zone. Wojcicki looks to dodge. Good move there, beats one, and shoots it just wide. Great change of direction there by Wojcicki.
Yeah, that was a great little shifty move by Wojcicki to put herself in front of the net. Just couldn't find the back of it. Spud's ball in the hands of Martinson. Now she's going to get a crack at it and scores.
Martinson buries. That is her hat trick. 3 by Sydney Martinson puts the Spuds up 6-5.
left.
12 minutes and 20 seconds left to play in the second half. Spuds up 1.
Looks like Sydney Martinson is kind of becoming the face-off general, telling her players where to go, and she says, I'm going to take the draw.
Moorhead 6, St. Cloud 5.
And a timeout called by the Crush. We will join them.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
And we are back here for the remaining 12 minutes and 20 seconds of Moorhead versus St. Cloud in playoff lacrosse.
Moorhead coming in as a 3 seed, St. Cloud as the 6. We'll play the winner of STMA the 2 and Brainerd the 8.
You know, I think I like Brainerd in that one.
Never know.
You know, I like the underdog story. I have to go with the Brainerd.
Excuse me, I think Brainerd is the 7. Not
See?
sure, but
they're underdogs.
Either way.
You thought they were the 8? Nope, they're the 7.
Martinson and Booker to face off. Just over 12 minutes to play here.
Swenson doing a great job of blocking out her opponent on the face-off.
Booker wins it to herself.
Booker sees green, sees a teammate.
Looks to move it. Good defense there by the Spud, stopping that fast break. Crush will look to set up behind the net.
You know, I think in their time out there, the Crush just said, hey, let's go back to what we do best. Move the ball around, look for opportunities. And that seems to be what they are doing now.
Swenson pressing out there on defense. Forcing the Crush to move it around. All the Spud defenders are now pressing out a little bit. Crush working the ball around. Wojcicki now on defense.
Crush still just moving it around, being very patient, very calm.
Crush struggling to find an opening here. Once again, the Spuds shutting off all their opportunities.
Spuds defense is doing a great job of keeping them on the perimeter. Looks like a Crush player just
Spuds come away with it to Swenson. Swenson has one to beat.
Looks like she's getting trapped.
Good defensive play there by Booker on the ride. And she comes away with it. Tries to find her attack. Down low, pass not quite handled. And the Crush will set up once again. Apologies for the wind coming in the press box.
Becker men's lacrosse team is hanging around watching the end of this game.
Spuds again trying to clear. Story of the game so far has been this St. Cloud ride.
Yeah, St. Cloud is doing a great job of riding out the Moorhead defense, not allowing a lot of passing options.
Ooh, bouncer just misses just to the left side of the cage. Fight for the ground ball behind the net there, and the Spuds come away with it.
Looks like this
Spuds midfielders need to move around up top, try to find some open space.
Looks like this Crush ride is just wearing down the Moorhead defense.
And a pick set there by Swenson. Moving pick, I believe, is the call. Ball will go back to the St. Cloud Crush. St. Cloud attack, beats her defender, and beats par. Tie ball game.
This game is now 6-6.
Good move there by St. Cloud. Rolling over the top. And a good shot, good placement on that shot to beat Lake Par. 9 minutes to play in the second half.
This is playoff lacrosse. This is what you came here for.
Anything can happen.
6-6, 9 minutes remaining. And we are here at the 50. Martinson versus Booker.
Becker taking a seat on the bench over there. Getting some free lacrosse to watch.
Yep, taking as much lacrosse before the last game of the season.
Becker might want to take out a notepad over there. Trying to learn a couple things
from both these squads.
Face off between Martinson and Booker again. Ball is still loose, rolling around the 30-yard line. Ball is still down. And St. Cloud comes away with it.
St. Cloud with the clear and bringing it into Moorhead territory.
Crush decide not to push it this time. Instead will set up into their offense. Moorhead once again pressing out on defense very aggressively. Good check there.
That was a great stick check
by Haley Krieg. And a push called on the Spud defender. As the ball rolls out of bounds, it will stay with the Crush.
Crush looking for a shot opportunity.
Triple team there by the Spuds. Moves the ball. Back down low. Crush with the ball in the end zone. Beats one, beats two, and beats par again. The Crush now up 7-6.
Crush bench is showing some excitement and some energy. And I believe that is crucial in winning a lacrosse game.
Somebody's got to bring the energy, and it can't always be me and you.
Exactly.
7:41.
7 minutes and 41 seconds to play. St. Cloud up 7 on Moorhead's 6. Martinson and Booker back to face off.
Very common occurrence here on the 50.
Moorhead needs to get the ball and slow things down on offense. Give their defense a little bit of a break here.
Number 20, Jenna Amundsen. Crush 7.
That is number 20 for the Crush, Jenna Amundsen.
Nice goal, Jenna.
Martinson.
Turn on the burners. Sees green. Rolls back.
Tries to roll over the top. Beats 1-2. And a big save there by Hofer.
Hofer. Both
Huge
goalies have been
stop.
coming up big when needed, and that's just a prime example of Hofer coming up big.
And the Spuds get the ball back at the 50. And a fight for the ground ball on the near side. Picked up by the Crush. Good stick check there by the Spuds. And they come away with the ball.
It's a great box out.
That is Kerpus now with the ball. Good defense there by the Crush, forcing a turnover.
Jim Go to
Forcing a ground
Stadium
ball.
fans are now getting into it. It's getting rowdy.
And a
Controversial call results in Crush ball.
Moorhead fans are not happy with that call. That is just a weight room call.
A turnover back in possession of Moorhead.
Ava Nelson now with it. She'll look to go to goal. Beats 1, 2, 3.
Wow, what a
And another
save.
save by Hofer.
I mean, she was all on doorstep, and Hofer comes up big.
Hofer with 2 of the biggest saves of the game so far.
Back to
and the
back.
Crush look to come the other way. Pass just wide of the attack. And
she keeps
good
it in.
save there.
And
now it rolls out of bounds. Spud's ball.
6 minutes.
6 minutes remaining.
Spuds need to figure out this clear here. Try to bury one quick. Get the momentum back. Instead, they turn it over. Another ride by the Crush. Successful ride. Crush setting up behind the net. Working the ball around again. Spuds still pressing out very aggressively on defense here.
As they should. Crush does a great job of slowing the game down, and when they're in the lead, might as well do it.
Crush turn the ball over a lot more when the Spuds press out. Two of the Crush midfielders, or a midfielder and an attack, playing catch down low. Somebody has to go help down there on defense for the Spuds. Ball comes out. Moorhead almost with the ground ball. Instead, the Crush now with it on the far side.
Crush
And
turnover.
The ball goes out of bounds. Shout out one of the Moorhead moms yelling, "Take it from them." Believe that's what they were trying to do. And it worked.
We're under 5. Less than 5.
Just under 5 minutes here. Spuds with the crucial clear. Ava Nelson with the good ground ball. Picks it up. Carries over midfield. Finds Swenson. Swenson to Martinson. Martinson has 3. Looks to make it 4.
Come on, girl.
Beats everybody but the goalie. Another big save by Hofer coming up huge here at the end of the second half.
Hofer just incredible on the last 3 shots. Making some great saves.
Good ride there by the Spuds. And a timeout. Good timeout call there by Coach Martinson. 7-6 Crush. Not sure how much time is left, but we will be right back.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
And we are back here for the last 4 minutes of playoff girls lacrosse with the Moorhead Spuds taking on the St. Cloud Crush.
Spuds boys team now showing a little support on the far side of the field.
Yep, that's later. Right now we're talking about the girls versus the Crush.
Good point.
7-6, 4 minutes remaining. Moorhead ball. Looks like
Spuds trying to figure out their start here. Do we think Coach Martinson drew up a play?
Most definitely.
I don't know if that was the right play. Crush now with it. No numbers. 2 Moorhead defenders are back. Good defense there by the Spuds, and they win the chase. The Crush killing some time off the clock there, and Moorhead now has to start in the back of their end zone. Not a spot you want to be if you're the Spuds.
Spuds looking for the clear. Find Swenson.
Over to Allie Mosier. Turnover again by the Spuds.
Ground ball scramble.
And a push.
Oh. A push from behind, I believe.
Called on number 2, Ava Nelson. And the Crush will restart.
Just over 3 minutes.
Just over 3 minutes left to play here in the second half. Excuse me. Crush looking to set up down low and kill some time. Booker with it, runs to the corner. And a timeout, I believe, called by the Crush.
I believe you are correct.
We will take a timeout. Be right back.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
remaining.
2:43 left here in the second half. Spuds are down 1. Crush have the ball on their offensive half of the field. Spuds need to stop here and a quick goal. What do you think that timeout was about for the Crush?
I think the Crush are going to stick to what they do best, just being calm, moving the ball around, running on the clock, and, you know, saving energy so if Moorhead does get in control of the ball, they'll be able to ride them.
Great answer.
Kind of seems like that's been their game plan all night long.
And a push called on the Spuds again behind the net. Clock still runs, I believe, during whistles like that. Crush working the ball around the outside, pass just out of the reach of the St. Cloud midfielder. Crush just throwing the ball around. Pressure there by the Spuds. Heavy pressure by the Spuds there. Looks very close to stepping out of bounds. Good defense there.
No.
But a penalty called on the Spuds. Sidney Martinson, I believe. 1:30 to play. Crush with the ball. And a whistle. Officials getting together to talk this one over. Not sure if St. Cloud tried to call another timeout, which I do not believe they have.
They must be adjusting the score clock.
Very
Time
well
clock.
could be. Not sure what that was about, but the St. Cloud head coach and the scorers table meet with the official, and we are back to some lacrosse. St. Cloud with the ball now, around the 25-yard line on the far side.
Sun is setting here at Jim Goda Stadium.
A lot of whistles there from the refs. Figured it out. St. Cloud now working it around. Spuds need a turnover here.
Push.
And a push called.
Remains St. Cloud ball. Moorhead showing urgency.
And the pass goes out of bounds. Spuds ball in the back of the end zone with a chance to tie this game up.
St. Cloud's ride has been great all game. Spuds are going to need a great play.
Awful time for the sun to come out as it's setting.
Sun is right in their face.
And another penalty there by the Crush. Spuds look to clear. Pass just missed. Missed again by the Crush. Spuds with it now. That's Ava Nelson.
3-0.
Place is getting a little crazy.
She says she's
Ava
doing
Nelson shoots.
And a big
save again by Hofer.
Just shuts down.
Spuds win the chase. 50 seconds to play in the second half. Spuds with the ball in their offensive zone.
That was a 3-0.
Officials coming together once again. Spuds will restart. Looks for the backdoor pass, not quite able to hold on to that one. Liv Dielstra now comes away with this. Ball goes out of bounds. Crush ball. Roughly 40 seconds to play. Ball is down again.
Back in the hands of Moorhead. She sees green.
Spuds still have time. Looks for the pass up top to Keeping. Yeah. Shot and a goal!
It's
shot and a goal!
It's going crazy.
And the goal is waved off. Keeping with the berry from about 6 yards out. Waved off by the referee up top.
Honestly, I have no idea why that was waved off.
But keeping gets a free shot here. Right on top of the arc to tie this game up. And she scores again.
Doesn't matter.
Ball don't lie.
I don't know why we call it off. It did not matter.
Aubrey keeping ties this game up.
Aubrey.
Not a lot of time to play. We are tied at 7. Ref said no goal the first time. She said, I'll do it again.
And all she had to say was, I'll do it again.
18 seconds.
18 seconds to play. Sydney Martinson.
Jim Goda Stadium. The bleachers are erupting.
Not sure if that's the train or the fans.
Definitely the fans. And we are tied at 7s. And we're right back at the face-off with Martinson versus Booker.
Crush with both of their midfielders on their defensive half of the circle. Want to stop a fast break here. Martinson wins it right back to her midfielder.
Clean draw, very clean draw, wow.
Ava Nelson looks to push, not a lot of time.
Crowd's yelling shoot.
Beats one, beats another, needs to shoot.
Yes, yes.
And a shooting space violation on Ava Nelson. She'll get a chance to put Moorhead up.
What an opportunity here for Ava Nelson. No pressure.
This game's getting a little exciting, Andrew.
Yeah. For the lead, Ava Nelson staring down
3 seconds.
Hofer.
3 seconds to play. Ava Nelson with the chance to send Moorhead to the semifinals.
The suspense is building, holy. Ref gives the signal.
3 seconds to play. Just about enough time for one shot. Whistle goes, shot.
Save.
Kick save there by Hofer. And we have extra lacrosse.
What's better than lacrosse? Extra lacrosse.
What's better than extra lacrosse? Free extra lacrosse.
Brought to you by Spuds TV.
Lauren Juszewski.
We will take a brief timeout here as we await the overtime period.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Ben wanted to spread the news with the help of an airplane. Jen thought we should celebrate by giving everyone a cake. And Eric wanted to make it into a movie.
$2 million.
Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic, serving the FM community for over 9 years. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
throw that in.
Thank you to everyone tuning in to Spuds TV's golf team. Joe Corton and Joey Simonich taking care of business at their sections, and will be representing the Moorhead Spuds at the state golf tournament 2023. Joe Corton also up for Mr. Golf. Local legend Ryan Corton always tuning in as well.
Shout out to all our viewers here. We have more viewers than the baseball quarterfinal game.
That's huge for the Spuds lacrosse program, a growing program. Let's go Spuds chants raining in from stadium.
The bleachers are filling up as the boys game starts right after. Little student section going on over in the south side of the bleachers.
You know, if you told me that there's a rain delay today, I simply would not believe you. I mean, the sky looks just beautiful. It's warm out, a couple clouds, but
great day for some overtime lacrosse. Captains and officials and coaches meeting at the 50. Going over rules, we will play a 3-minute sudden death quarter. If no winner is decided, we'll do it again.
And again.
Maybe again.
Maybe even one more time.
We've already waited a good hour and a half to start this game. Why not wait a little longer to finish it?
Might as well just bring a tent and sleep here.
Moorhead getting together for their chant before every quarter and half.
You know, that's what brings, teammates closer together. Little things like that. They might not remember every game, but they'll remember those moments right there.
Very well said. Moorhead looking a little more dialed in here right now. St. Cloud going over some logistics. Like I said, bleachers are starting to fill up here. We have a good turnout for this overtime quarter.
Another special shout to Moorhead Fire Department. Doing a great job of putting out fires and supporting lacrosse teams.
Perfect.
Spuds fans get excited. Can't blame them.
And the horn goes. We are ready to play. 3 minutes here. I believe the goalies will switch sides. Sun coming down here. I wonder if the St. Cloud goaltender will be affected by that on the east side of Jim Goda Stadium.
That's correct. Neither goalies are wearing sunglasses, so sun is a factor. Finishing up my Red Bull, getting ready for overtime lacrosse.
Love to see it.
An eruption of applause from Moorhead fans. Create a great atmosphere for these student athletes.
Martinson and Amundsen to face off.
Amundsen, new on the draw. Oh, that's
Ball
up.
goes straight up. Lands in the stick of a St. Cloud Crush player. Sophie Swenson chases her down.
Crush showing some speed. Gets it clear.
Crush will look to set up once again. Wojtke with some good defense there. Moorhead still pressuring the ball like they were down a goal. Worked last time. See if it works again. St. Cloud attack, moving it around down low. Now swinging it up top.
Crush doing what they do best, move the ball around the Moorhead defense.
Still moving it around there. And a whistle goes. A push was called on the Spuds. Crush will start with the ball in the near alley.
Claire Stoudinger seems to be limping for the Crush.
Injured player for St. Cloud running off the field. Crush head coach does not want to take any chances there, and he will call a timeout. We will be right back.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed.
And we are back. Sudden death, overtime lacrosse. Crush with the ball on the near side. St. Cloud making some changes because of the injured attack.
I mean, you just can't have an injured player out there and the stakes are this high. Can't blame them.
Both teams' seasons on the line here. Winner moves on, loser goes home. Crush working it around the far side. Spuds still pressing out on defense.
Crush.
Pass missed there. Missed again. Crush kind of scrambling on the far side over there. Good defense by Swenson. And the Crush midfielder beats Swenson, but gets turned back by Wojtke. Ball goes up in the air. Crush still with it. Looking for an opening. Spuds not giving him anything. And a push called by Wojtke. Quick restart there by St. Cloud. Crush attack now, looking to start with it in the end zone. Good stick there by Swenson. Tries to fight for the ground ball.
Oh, we got the ball.
And
the refs let him play.
Not sure what that was about, but Spud's ball. Moorhead's trying to pick it up. Kirpus can't quite do so. Keeping.
It'll remain Spud's ball.
Come on. Come on.
Spuds try to get it over midfield. Martinson has 3, wants 4. Martinson can't. Ew! That was gross. Martinson, she wants it. Green. Game!
I called it.
Cindy Martinson.
She had it. She didn't shoot it yet. I called game. We all knew that was going in. St. Cloud, thank you for coming. But this is going to be in the hands of Moorhead Spuds.
Great game by both teams. Great game by both goaltenders. Moorhead comes out on top of a score of 8-7.
What a game by Addison Halford. What a game by Lake Parr.
The Spuds scoring at will all game in the transition, and they do it once again in overtime. Spuds will play the winner of St. Cloud and Brainerd next week. And St. Michael and Brainerd, excuse me, STMA.
Number 8, Sydney.
Congratulations to St. Cloud on the great season. And congrats to the Spuds on moving on. Don't go anywhere. We have a whole nother game for you.
The 7 o'clock boys game is just warming up at 8:45. That is convenient for us.
We'll be back in a little bit with more Spud Lacrosse.